Great. So we're very, very excited about this new 28-bed residential facility right across the street from Valley Medical Center. We're going to be helping a lot of folks start and maintain their behavioral health recovery. Folks who have mental health conditions and or substance use disorders. They're going to be able to live here for, maybe a year. And it's a wonderful facility. It's brand new. All the furniture is brand new. It's so exciting. And I want to thank the county and behavioral health department, all the Supervisor Ellenberg and Supervisor Lee. They were so instrumental in making this happen for our community. So again, we're really excited about this.
So how can people apply for this opportunity?
So if this facility is for folks who have public insurance and have behavioral health needs, they can call the county call center, and then they'll be referred somewhere and possibly here to this facility.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Great. Thank you.
So actually you are the son of Norman Mineta, right?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I am. I'm a proud son of Norman Mineta, and we miss him very much, but he's with me all the time. He worked very hard for the community. Every day, every minute, he worked very hard for the community, and I try to do the same. From my role as a social worker in nonprofit, I very much carry that mission.
Thank you so much for your whole family.
Thank you. Services are not just them. They are us. We are them. While renovating this site, there was a work crew doing drywall work. The foreman told Elle that he and most of the crew members working that day had been here when it was a substance use disorder residential program. They were glad to be helping make it ready for more folks to get help. Imagine that. Again, isn't that the point of today? In any event, here at this event of many VIPs, everyone's a VIP.
Two,
three.
All of you. Today is a big deal, reflected not only by the repurposed building in front of which we're standing, but by the presence of 3 of my 4 colleagues on the Board of Supervisors, the 2 state senators that represent our county, an assembly member, representatives from Governor Newsom's administration, our nonprofit partners, and all of you. The magnitude of interest in this building suggests its significance in our community. And it is only by building together that we can create a seamless continuum of care that will result in a healthier community for all. 20 months ago, I stood at a podium just like this with my colleague Supervisor Otto Lee, and we led our colleagues in declaring a mental health and substance use disorder public health crisis in Santa Clara County. The actions that have followed, the funds identified, and the strategies developed will take years to implement, but
life, each one of these rooms promises the hope of a life that is fuller and richer and utterly worth living. And finally, I just want to say, it has been the opportunity of a lifetime to work with my colleagues, county staff, and community members to provide a fuller, richer life for all of the folks who will one day make their way to this safe place, safe space, and who will one day be on a path to better lives. Thank you so much for including me today. Congratulations, all of you.
Thank you. Actually, I want to say goes to our president, Susan Ellenberg. Having her inviting me, to join her 18 months ago to ask the county to declare this mental health and substance abuse as a public health crisis. We have a clear and growing demand of mental health and substance abuse services need in our county across all age groups that requires our immediate attention. Making more beds available has become our top priority. If 2022 was the year that talked the talk about this public health crisis, then 2023 is the year we actually walk the walk. It certainly took a lot of steps to get us here today, and it's absolutely through all this worth the effort. 650 South Bascom has become a top priority with monthly reports at our Health and Hospital Committee meetings chaired by our Supervisors Committee. As the Vice Chair of the Health and Hospital Committee, we have held weekly meetings with the tenant improvement team right here since last December to ensure that this project was on track and on time to make it available as soon as possible.
I can't say maybe just society's not ready for it. It's nobody should be serving in the legislature unless mental health issues and substance abuse issues have touched their lives and their families. So I said I'll be brief. What I want to tell you is there's no such requirement, but there's a lot of us there. And there are a lot of us in the State Assembly and the State Senate. And Senator Wahab and I see it every day, every time we're on the floor, almost every time we're in a committee meeting, regardless of what the subject matter or the jurisdiction of the committee is, that these issues are front and center. And when you look at 28 beds, I don't think I need to say this to this audience, but maybe somebody needs to say it to those who are watching through our media. It may not seem like a lot, but just ask Judge Manley if 28 beds is a lot in this county.
28 beds in the community. Crossroads will offer a safe, supportive, supervised environment in a home-like setting for adults who will benefit from mental health services, psychiatric services, case management and support, addiction treatment, as well as medication assistance. Crossroads is one program in a continuum of services that are provided by our county behavioral health adult and older adult system of care that continues to provide support for adults and older adults who are experiencing social, emotional, behavioral, and substance use concerns. Through programs such as Crossroads, we seek to support adults in our community, help them achieve wellness and recovery, which we know is possible when they receive the help and treatment through programs such as Crossroads.
Largely, it is around the efforts around housing and homelessness, around mental health, around treatment, around so many of the things. And to be quite frank with you guys, Santa Clara County is actually seen as the leader and the go-to model for the rest of the state. And that's because of the dedication of so many employees at Santa Clara County, but also the leadership of the board. So thank you so much.
My name is Valeria Boge, but I go by Val. And I'm an alumni of Momentum's Little House and Momentum's Crossroad Village. My story started very early, and I know now that back then, my depression, my PTSD, my suicidal ideations all started at a very young age. I just didn't know what they were. And, you know, I acted out a lot of things that I did didn't make sense. And the older I got, I turned to alcohol as a pacifier to knock me out. So for just a little bit, I wouldn't be able to think or feel. But all of this culminated in July of last year into a suicide attempt. And a close friend came to me and asked me, do you want to get help? And at that point, I realized that the life I had been living was no way to live. And I was finally ready to get the help that I needed.
Therapy classes, information, CBT classes.